Adrien Broner is certainly a compelling character and, most of the time, a compelling fighter. What he isn't, though, is a shrewd businessman, and he most definitely is not the least bit self-aware when it comes to who he is and how much he's currently worth as a prize fighter. Via Broner's verified social media accounts, the four-division former world champ revealed that he had turned down a three-fight, $6.75 million deal from Matchroom Sports bossman Eddie Hearn, who is pushing to sign a stable of top-notch draws for his new big-money streaming deal. "I'm sorry Eddie Hearn, you a good guy and all, but you tried to give me a worse deal than Roc Nation offered me." The fighter make more than 4 times more per fight than he had ever made before. This time around, Hearn's offer would have doubled Broner's pay scale, with a September 2018 bout delivering $2 million, a March 2019 fight delivering $2.25 million, and a September 2019 contest paying out $2.5 million. For context, Broner has made a flat $1 million for each of his last 5 fights, with his career high purse being $1.75 million for the Marcos Maidana clash in 2013. There are degrees of slave deals, of that there is no doubt, and one could even argue that any deal where you are not your own man, controlling all of your own money, is a slave deal, but a practical realist might disagree. Unless someone is willing to put in the effort to professionally emancipate himself by becoming his own promoter, he is going to be bound by what is offered to him by the boxing power brokers. And being one's own promoter isn't just about becoming the figurehead of a pretend promotional company that still relies on others to hammer out all the business details. Broner may be the president of about billions promotions, but he's most definitely not putting in the work to become a free man in a business that leans on indentured servitude. Broner's non-efforts in taking his promotional company seriously, he only just recently had actual content placed on the company website, means that he's leaving himself to the he wants a bigger cut of the total take, and there may be a few people holding out on signing with Hearn for that same reason. If releasing the potential budget for the Hearn project was done intentionally, it was a mistake that may make for some tough upcoming negotiations from those who know that the money is there to demand 2 or 3 times whatever is being offered to them. In the particular case of Broner, there's a bit more to rejecting Hearn's offer than simply holding out for more money. It could be that ego compelled him to turn Hearn down, just like it seemingly compelled him to rudely turn away a $4 million per fight offer from Roc Nation because, apparently, a pretend beef with Jay-Z was of more value to his public image than a quadrupling of his real-world earnings. This leaning on ego over logic may come back to bite the problem as he ages and continues to fail at ascending to elite level. The business will dictate that he face younger and hungrier fighters for his standard $1 million purse, and he will have to fight harder to simply stay afloat. At some point things will come crashing down and the paydays will become smaller for tougher tasks. It's an older-than-old boxing story that very rarely ends in a positive for the fighter. The business is built on demanding the life of its athletes, and then pulling back the money when the fighter begins to falter. Most fighters don't experience happy endings, winding up broken with the entire second half of their lives still to be lived. If things play out true to form, Adrien Broner will probably regret many decisions made over the last few years.